Okay, so back in our index.php, we have already included jQuery library and our core.js file. So let's go to our JS folder and open our core.js. We're going to start with document.ready function inside of it. Okay, a few new lines, and we're going to start first by checking whether our add to basket button has been found on the page itself. So if add to basket dot length is more than 0, then we're going to start with our add button first. So add click function. Okay, first of all, we're going to create a variable called target equals this. Sorry, it's not going to be this. It's going to be hash because we're creating the ID of this attribute rel. As you may remember, we put these rels. If we look at our add button, we've got this rel product ID here, so we can later on easily identify the target, which is our text field, and text field ID is the same as all these rels here. So we can together with the add to basket as well, so we can easily identify the text field which we are looking for, basically, which we're referring to by clicking on a specific button. So this is our target. Now var initial, and we're going to take the value from a target, so target dot val. Then we have var new value equals parse integer, parse int. We're going to use our initial value. We're going to pass number 10 as a second parameter, and it's the radix of this specific JavaScript function. And number 10 obviously indicates decimal values. And after this, we're going to add +1. Then we have target dot value, and we're going to pass the new value, which is new value variable. So this is our add button. If we now go back to our browser, refresh, and click on this button here, you can see the quantities are increasing inside of this field. So now it's time to have a look at our decreasing button, which doesn't work yet. So if we go back, we're gonna start with subtract dot click function, and inside we start with basically the same thing. So if we copy all this, so we have our target, we have initial value, new value we have. The only thing we need to change here is obviously is going to be -1, and now we need to check whether new value equals new value is less than 1. If it's less than 1, then it's going to be 1. Otherwise, it will simply be new value. To make sure that obviously if we get to, let's say 1, we click on the button and it would be 0, then we want this to stay 1. And again, target value will be obviously new value. So if we go save the file, go back, refresh, and now start adding and decreasing, you can see it all works fine. So let's move to the next video where we're going to continue with our core.js file.